Hey y'all, we back with another reaction. I want to thank all my subscribers who watches my channel and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you all. I appreciate people from other countries, the donation, everything, okay? Appreciate everything y'all do. Suggestion, whatever, reaction. I appreciate it, okay? Now let's get into it. Let's get into the business now. Now, Shanquella case, we're not giving up over here. All right? Y'all know how we do. Yeah, we work together. Now, something just ain't right. What Keith Sweat says, some just ain't right. Okay? And it's like that because we don't have anything to go by. We just going by a video that which lead her into the living room. So, it could have, we don't know if that's the beginning or the end of the fight or the, how did she get in the living room? Okay. All right, y'all. Now, look, y'all remember now, according to the mother, Shaquetta talked to her before dinner on that Friday. So she was alive Friday. She was talking to her daughter and they was eating dinner. Okay, that's the first night of the trip. Okay, that was the first night. Okay, she told her mama that they had a chef there. Yes, they had a big time chef there. Okay, they was getting ready to eat. They were getting ready to eat. Y'all remember that part? Y'all remember this? Okay, and she told her mama what she was eating. Of course, they were eating taco day in Mexico. All right, all right. The mama said what mothers usually say, I love you and have a good time and good night. You know how that is. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, as usual. Cause parents worry about their children. Okay. Now, after that, the mother never talked to her daughter again. So imagine that you didn't talk to your daughter no more after that. Now something had to happen, right? Okay. Less than 24 hours later, this beautiful 25-year-old girl was deceased. Okay? She was unalive. Let's say that. She was unalive. Okay, and now the mama demanding answers because she just spoke to her daughter a couple hours ago, and now she did unalive? Really? Come on, y'all. That's not gonna work with us. No, it's not gonna work. You got to come up with something else now. My daughter's not alive. So I believe that these girls, these whoever fought her, I really do believe that they panicked. I believe the young lady who fought her panicked. I believe this young lady panicked. And so she might deal with anxiety, I don't know. But I believe she was attacked. And when she was attacked, it caused her to go paralyzed. Now, why is the picture it's in the bedroom fighting? And then she was in the living room. And she had a broken neck and a cracked spine. How did they get her from A to B, or was it from B to C? We don't know. We don't know. So the question is, did it start in the living room or did it start in the bedroom? Because her head is down. So did they continue? Did the fight go from the bedroom and continue through the living room? You know what I mean? When last time we seen that she was on the floor. Okay. So did the fight go from the bedroom to the living room? How did that fight go from Dada? How did she get in that living room is bothering me, okay? And I believe when this happened to her, everybody freaked out. Like, oh my God, I don't kill this girl. I don't did this. Oh no. And they were telling her, calm down, girl. We got this. We got that. And she was paralyzed. And the girl that never did the fight and have never did this bad. You know what I mean? It's probably her worst fight. Okay? And they probably just allegedly probably left her there. I don't know. Okay. Now, I'm thinking as a young person and not an older person. That's what I'm trying to do in this case. I'm trying to think as an older person. Was this an accident? But it wasn't intended, though, I guess. But anyway, it's just not right. Okay, now they got there. They got to Mexico at 2:16. Okay, Saturday, and called everyone for the address. They called everybody for the address. Okay, everyone for the address, not everybody. Okay, was told, and then they was told that Shanquella was not feeling good, and she had alcohol poisoning. Now, the first time you tell me that my daughter got alcohol poisoning, well, I'm gonna say, what you mean by she got alcohol poisoning? How you know she has alcohol poisoning? What y'all do to my daughter? See, I'm one of them kind of mom. You know what I mean? So they was coming up with something to say because they don't freak out. Okay. Okay, here we go. So we gonna do that. We're gonna say that. Okay, now the police report indicates that the doctor found a female. Okay. In the police report mentioned that she was a woman. That was a woman. Okay, and it was Shaquetta, and she was stable, vital sign, but dehydrated. See, but dehydrated is not on the autopsy. You see what I mean? But the doctor said she was dehydrated. And she said that she tried to communicate with her verbally and appearing to be inebriated. Abbreviated, okay, inebriated, okay. Now I'm confused. I'm confused because I want to know. She was unable. Okay, now she was okay. Now look what it is that she was stable, vital signs, but dehydrated. Okay, she was stable. If she was stable at after 3, when the doctor got there at 3:15, how is she gonna be deceased, unalive at 3 o'clock? If she was stable, but she just wasn't talking verbally, communicating verbally, and appeared to be abbreviated. Inebriate. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all had to excuse my English. Okay. Uh she was alive, y'all. She was just confused. So she had allegedly had something. She had alcohol in her system. She was so. Listen, if the doctor found this young lady stable with vital sign, but dehydrated after 3:15. Now, when she was there, come on, y'all. She was unable to communicate verbally and appeared to be inebriated. That means that she was either had alcohol in her system or in confused light. So she was alive at 3 o'clock. I'm still trying to get to why is the autopsy saying one thing and the doctor, this girl has her MD license. Why would she play with this patient's life? I'm not understanding it. I really don't. Now, if she has a concussion, it can make her swim headed like that also. Because she did have a knot on her head, remember? So the concussion can have the similar sign of being intoxicated. They can think she was intoxicated and she wasn't. She had a concussion. She had a big knot on her head. Okay? So clear this up so I can move on. So the doctor found Shanquella, and when she found Shanquella, she understood in the report for to be Robinson. She stable vital signs, but dehydrated. How do she know she was dehydrated and unresponsible? She was unable, not unresponsible, she was unable to communicate verbally. Come on, the girl going through something verbally and appearing to be intoxicated. Why she couldn't have she had a concussion. Okay, let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. Because I really think the concussion made her look like she was intoxicated. Because people can think you intoxicated and you're not. She got a knot on her head. Okay? But still, if the doctor got there at 3:15, how could she die at 3:15 minutes after the fight? After 2? Something ain't right about this. Okay? And another thing, if listen to Nazir. Listen to Nazir. Hold up, let's listen to Nazir again.
To see a friend that I knew for 9 years, unresponsive, on vacation, 2,000 miles away, in another country. So let me just understand.
Okay. Now, listen. He said, Nazir said, I spoke with her Friday evening. Okay, yeah, because they were eating, they had a chef in the room and everything, right? She was having dinner. And this is Nazir, and I never spoke with her again. Hold up, Nazir. Hold up, baby. Don't forget you got there at 2:30, 2:27. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2:28. Okay, the next day, that Saturday. But you said I spoke with her Friday evening. She was having dinner, okay? And I never spoke with her again. Okay? Robinson mother told WBT that. Okay, that was Robinson mother told her that. Not Nazir. Let me clear it up. No. Let erase Nazir, okay? The mother said she spoke with her on the Friday evening. She was having dinner and never spoke with her again. That what the mama said. Okay, on that Saturday evening, on what happened on that Saturday evening, she kind of said she was feeling well. Okay, she wasn't. They called her and told her she wasn't feeling well. Whew. And they was going to call a doctor. I don't know if they called that doctor at that time or not. And when they called the doctor, The doctor haven't arrived, but they said she had echo. I mean, you can't go by what they said. See, I want people to this. They said alcohol poison. Okay. They said they don't know what they talking about. Let's put it like that. Okay. I don't even me. I don't even think they took her phone. And I think they took her phone, y'all. And that girl was hurting all day. What y'all think? Y'all think they took her phone and let her suffer? Or did they panic? Do y'all think them young people panic and didn't know what to do? Seemed like somebody would have called their mama, don't it? Their mother. They ran to their mamas. They ran to their mothers. Why didn't they if they ran to their mama, why didn't they call their mother and told their mama, we all got to fighting over here and this girl is not out. She unconscious. And blah 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 blah. And I don't hear nobody saying they called their mama. They called her mom, but they didn't call their mom. Now it was said that a nurse was coming. You know the nurse that we already said. He was Nazir was consoling her while he waited. Okay. Played soft music. Claimed that Quella was unresponsive, but not dead. Okay. Sounded something similar to the doctor. Something similar. Now, I want to see the video Winter. It's supposed to be a video out there of Winter saying, allegedly saying, the beast woke her up from her sleep to fight, but Quella didn't want to fight. So we all know that I'm just gonna say this young lady woke her up. We're gonna all say that. Because that's what we know. That's the only thing we know. We know that she woke her up to fight. This story here is sounding like, as I react to this story, it keep getting more and more like they panic. And they panicked the whole time because they knew she was deceased, allegedly. Who wouldn't get nervous? Cop girls fight all the time. I'm gonna tell you guys allegedly what I'm thinking. Somebody took that fight. Somebody took over that fight. And they wanted to finish her off. Allegedly. And then they took it in the living room. It could have been the same girl. I don't know, because she said, come on. Because when she threw her down on the floor in the bedroom, she was conscious. She was just tired because she had been drinking. Now they probably fought. Somebody else fought that girl, or either she followed that girl into the living room. Allegedly. Now it seemed like when Nazir got there, it just seemed like something else happened. It seemed like it probably was still going. It's just weird. It's just weird how Nazir come in there at the end, but Nazir could be telling the truth. But the only thing I did his ticket the other day. Y'all know I read off his ticket, but the only thing on his ticket was missing was his name. I didn't see his name on his ticket, but everything that the ticket said told the truth. So I don't know how we gonna work this out. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. And I'm just going with the police report, what the doctor said. This is crazy. The doctor said that she was dehydrated and was unable to communicate verbally and appearing to be inebriated. And that means intoxicated. It don't mean that it don't necessarily have to mean intoxicated. It can mean confused. But she has a concussion on her head, so she was helpless. She was helpless. Why wasn't she saved if they called the doctor? The doctor would have known the doctor didn't say she was dead.